Okay, this is the Brush Tiger, the Hardee Brush Tiger, mounted to the 4105 with the H165. Notice I used 2-year brackets, Hardee. I took 2 of them, used that bolt. There's 4 bolts here. There's one down here too. That bolt, if you bolt it here, this, and run your hoses through here, there is no touching. You don't have any problems. And I ran it directly underneath here. It's fairly tight all the way through here. I put a couple wire ties up underneath there, but for the most part it's fairly tight. Misses my tires. Comes up around, and then I mounted it right here on my roll cage. There's an existing 3/8 hole there. Hardee wouldn't want you to drill out your cage. That thing's hard. But I went to a 1/2 inch and just bolted it there just for a little extra security. That 3/8 hole that's currently there would have worked. You wouldn't have needed to do that, but that's just the Hardee bracket. So I used 3 Hardee brackets. This one, the exact same bracket, or the different bracket here. This little L bracket they give you, and this is just a straight bracket. And I hooked them in series like that, and it doesn't seem to shift. I'm actually thinking about tack welding it right in here, but I haven't had any issues. So as I've just been playing with it. Got several hours on it and it's working fine. Now the difference between this Hardee unit and everyone else's, if you buy everyone else's, they do all this sliding and stuff, like they slide in and out. But let's say you want to change the angle. I'm just going to do a little quick view of what really happens with the Hardee unit versus everyone else's that I like. Okay, everyone else, you got to get off, and if you want to change the angle of this thing, the head unit, you actually physically have to get off. By the way, the other thing that Hardee does is they have this back unit for your pressure. Everyone else has you run it through these lines here. Now, once you run this thing for a good long time, there's a bunch of heat builds up, and you can feel the heat in here. Now, if that same heat was in my transmission and through my regular pump, I don't think that'd be good for it. So the other folks that are just running straight through your pump and your tractor, this stuff gets about 180 degrees, whereas my transmission's staying like 150. So jacking it up another 30, 35 degrees, I do not think it would be good for my transmission. That's why I did not want to do that. But here's what Hardee did that's really great. You put this third switch in here. Now I use the WR long, and it works great. Watch this down. See that? I don't have to get off my tractor to make it work. I'm not sitting on it. You see what happens? You can adjust your angle sitting in the driver's seat. You never have to get off the chain, which I think is great. And that hydraulic's good enough that has a chain hook to it, and actually a little baby chain, and actually snap the chain. So that hydraulic cylinder is pretty powerful. Anyway, that's how this thing works, and then you just turn on your PTO and away it goes. And on the back, how it hooks on there is they have a nice little clutch assembly thing back here that just runs your pump, but then they give you this little extension piece that clips on. That is super helpful. So there's a lot of nice things about this unit that I think anyone would like. Anyway, that's what we're looking at from the Hardee unit. Sorry about all that hands in the way there, but that's what we got. Thank you.